Teamster Union president, tells Theo Vaughn, watch this here. Go ahead, Rob.
I'll be honest with you, I'm a Democrat, but they have fucked us over for the last 40 years. And for once, and not all of them, but for once, we're standing up as a union, probably the only one right now, saying, what the fuck have you done for us?
Yeah.
And I'm getting attacked from the left. You know, and we've given, since I've been in office 2.5 years, we've given the Democratic machine $15.7 million. Wow. We've given Republicans about 340,000, truth be told. Wow. So it's like, you know, people say the Democratic Party is the party of the working people. They're bought and paid for by big tech, those big tech companies.
Yeah, tech is the new fossil fuel, man.
Right?
That's what I say.
Right. And you've got the Republicans who are now saying, hey, we want to be the working class party, right? And okay, you've got a great opportunity right now to do that. And the Democrats, if 60% of our members aren't supporting you, the fucking system's broken, and you need to fix it. Stop pointing fingers at Sean O'Brien. Stop pointing fingers at the Teamsters Union. Look in the mirror. I mean, I had a heated discussion 2 weeks ago with Chuck Schumer. And it got fucking ugly.
Chuck Schumer is a piece of shit.
And it got ugly because, you know, these politicians, you know, the one thing I've learned, they fucking walk in and they tell you, I did this for you. Okay, great. Let me tell you what you haven't fucking done for us or our members.
God.
And we got into it pretty heavy. And I'm like, you had no problem taking $550,000 from me 3 weeks prior to me going on the Republican National Convention, and then you want to be a fucking tough guy on Twitter or X or whatever it is and throw shit out there about me? Like, whatever.
Dude.
I mean, this guy's as real as it gets.
But
the fact that he's like, listen, I'm a Democrat, but I just can't go for this shit no more.
Yeah, but
Chuck Schumer, piece of shit.
And you just
total piece of shit.
You told it. It's that shift, Adam. It's like that shift has happened. It's not happening. It's happened where people like that, bro, $15.7 million, and they don't do nothing for you, and you're giving the other side $350,000 or whatever. And I love. By the way, I know Theo personally, and I love the fact because I've never seen this when he said what he just said about Chuck Schumer. Beautiful.
Tom.
I love it.
So I think what you're seeing here is a cataclysmic change that's happening with the American populace, where you've got people that feel like they were treated as taken for granted and automatic votes. And people are saying, what have you done for me? And that's what he's saying. What have you done for me? We've given you 15. Remember, he didn't say all time. He said the last 2 years since he's been president, correct? Since he's been president, 15 point something million dollars they've given. And what have they got back? And listen to what he said. You had no trouble taking $500,000 from me. That was for some campaign, Chuck Schumer. And then after he went and spoke at the RNC, you're talking crap about me all over Twitter. There's the reality. There's the reality. You are and they feel they are entitled to your vote. They pander to you. But the minute you do anything, even after you've given them 15 point something million dollars, Schumer attacks him. So guess what? What does that tell you? They don't love you. They use you.
Yeah, and it's actually refreshing to see. Look, when you think of unions and Teamsters, you think of the Democratic Party. The fact this guy spoke at the RNC, he said, "I'll speak at any party. I'll speak to anybody." He lit it up at the RNC. So there's a saying in the Democratic Party: "I'm going to vote blue no matter who." Here's a guy basically saying, I'm voting for what is actually serving our interests. Yep. I gave how much money? $15 million to the Democrats. I gave basically a couple shekels, 340 grand to the Republicans, and I'm still voting Republican. Mm-hmm. Can't do it anymore. So it's
60% of the membership, he quoted, are supporting Trump.
Which 60. Is insane based on track record. Because it came down to one thing. The Democrats used to be the party of the working people, the working man. Now they're the party of the working woman. But what is a woman? I don't know. They're the party of the working he, she's at this point, and it's quite upsetting to the Teamsters.
Yeah. This is the part when I see polls and then I see what's going on with people like this. What was the number? 13.7 million to the left.
15.7
million to the left and only $300,000 to the right, or $500,000 to the right.
340.
Yeah, when you see numbers like that, and then he realizes 60% of his union is voting Trump, things are changing in America.
Yeah.
This is a very, very weird season. They just have to make sure this guy stays good for the next, how many days left? What was it, 25?
Are you talking about Trump or are you talking about O'Brien?
No.
Trump.
Trump.
Stay.
25 days is going to come like this. By the way, listen to me. Election night, we're putting the biggest party nationwide at a new property we just bought. If you haven't yet bought your tickets, get your tickets and come down. I wish I could tell you all the surprises we got that night. We're going to do grand opening. We're going to do the whole, what do you call it when it's the
shovel?
The shovel with the breaking ground.
Breaking ground.
We're gonna reveal and show stuff we've never shown before, especially to some of you guys that want to be super VIPs. To the super VIPs that want to network with other super VIPs, we're going to treat you royally that night, okay? Rob, just play the clip on what's going to be happening on election night for you to come and join us. Play this clip from the new building that we just got a week and a half ago. Yep. I'm there every day. Dylan yesterday going 27 miles an hour in his car, having a blast. But go ahead, Rob, play the clip.
Okay, I got a big announcement to make, and the good news is you're the first to know, and you'll be the first to be invited. So the property I'm on right now, we've been working on buying this property for the last 3 years. It's one of its last kind in America. Why? It's on 11 acres. It's got 2 hangars. It's on an airport. Upgrades of $7 million made here. That's going to be the new headquarters of Valuetainment, Media, David Consulting, the podcast, the whole 9. And what we wanted to do in a special way that you're going to hear about this 2 days before I announce it publicly on the PBD podcast, we want to find a way to celebrate this as a new headquarters with inviting you to an event on November 5th, which is election night. A lot of different things people will be talking about, business owners. What's going to happen if it goes this way? What's going to happen if it goes that way? So imagine 2,000 people being here. Let me show you around. Some of you will have a private meeting with me. That's the elite. That's going to be a few of you. Some will get a private tour of the entire office from us. There's a hangar in the back. So you come up here. Imagine there's going to be a couple major tents, 40 feet by 100 feet, where some of the people that are buying general tickets will be there. But over here inside the hangar is where the podcast will be held. This entire thing will be open like it is right now. Inside of it, myself, the PBD podcast crew, some of the super VIPs will be invited to go upstairs in a section that we have that's got a bar, a restaurant, food, kitchen. You're eating, you're watching it from all the way up there while we're doing the podcast down here in the hangar. So imagine in this room, there's 1,000 people, right? While we're going through this whole thing. Conversation, it's going to be from 6 p.m. is when it starts, all the way up to 2 o'clock in the morning. Who knows? Maybe we'll go 3, 4 o'clock in the morning because a lot of things that's going to be going on. And by the way, do you know why we're not cutting this? We're on an airport. These are planes. We have to hear because right here is the airport. And FYI, Messi plays right there at that stadium right behind us. So you got 48 hours before I announce this publicly. There's 5 ticket tiers that you can purchase. Each one's got more things to offer. But even locally, there's general tickets to buy for just $75. Bring your wife, bring your husband, bring your family, bring your friends. There's one caveat after you buy the ticket. When you buy the ticket and you come on November 5th, you have to wear Future Looks Bright gear. I'm talking Future Looks Bright hat, a shirt, doesn't matter. You're gonna have to show I got some kind of Future Looks Bright gear because we want everybody here to spread the message and the energy of optimism around the world, back to their states, wherever you're going to be. So November 5th, click on the link above or below, get registered. And if you're watching this saying, well, Pat, I like to travel private. Can I bring my private jet here? 5 of you guys will be after you buy your ticket. Then you can ask us, and that's only available to the tickets at the highest level possible to bring your jet and park it here. So having said that, get your tickets, and I cannot wait to see you November 5th, 6 p.m. at our new headquarters in Fort Lauderdale. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye, bye-bye.
It's going to be freaking awesome.
It's gonna be
going.
Crazy. Yeah.
I'm going.
And by the way, I wish I could say all the guests that are going to be there. I don't want to say it because part of it is also suspense, surprise. But there's going to be you're going to be. What are you doing here? Yeah. Oh my God! Look at this. Let me take a picture with it. It's going to be wild. Bring your family. Bring your friends. We're going to have a good time. Anyway, so we are 25 days away from that day. I cannot wait.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.